By now you're probably wondering, what is this RLDL challenge that I keep seeing on Live to Fish? Well, I am going to go over all that for you here today and a little bit more. And that's coming up right here on Live to Fish. Hey everybody, welcome back to Live to Fish. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Help me reach that 1,000 subscriber milestone. I would really appreciate it. And for those of you returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. And today we're going to talk about the RLDL challenge. I know you've seen a lot of that coming up on Live to Fish. What is it exactly? And what am I out here at Selfridge grinding for? Well, I'm going to take a look at that. And also, had some major heartbreak happen today, and I hope it's the only one of the season. I can only pray, but let's get out there and take a look. Oh man, Snag City. That's not good. Come on, BooYah, you can do it. Oh, crap. I'm out here again for the BooYah challenge. I'm trying to catch some, but this is Snag City out here, unfortunately. And it might have broke free. Yes. Success. That is twice now. Twice that I have saved the BooYah. Awesome. Let's get it back out there. Oh no, another snag. Come on, BooYah. Come on. You can do it. Oh. It's gone. Thanks for the memories, BooYah. Let's find a replacement. For those of you that don't know what the RLDL challenge is, what that is something that Mike put together from over at Reese Life Dad Life, and it is a challenge where we have from April 10th to April 16th to throw just the BooYah Pond Magic 3/16 ounce in the firebug color. Very specific, have to have this bait, and it is the total length of bass caught during that 1 week period. So Mike, thank you for the invitation. It's I'm up against some other great YouTube anglers, and not doing so well up here in Michigan. It's been pretty cold, so the bite has been pretty terrible. Yesterday was the first window of opportunity where I actually got something done. That was out, nice sunny day out at Harson's Island. Had 3 largemouth bass, so that put me on the board. Outside of that, it has been absolutely terrible. If you get out like farther towards the mouth of the Detroit River, south of here, it's a little bit better. The smallies are starting to move in, but that bite still has not turned on because it has been cold. and it is not expected to warm up anytime soon for a substantial period of time. We need some, 70-degree temps for 3-4 days to really get the fish coming in here shallow and warming up some of these spots here with riprap and the shoreline areas. But doing what I can. Definitely honored to be a part of the BooYah challenge. So Mike, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Lost the last one. Gonna tie another one on and see if we can't get back on the board, at least, for today. Let's see what we can do. All right, got the new BooYah tied on, ready to go. Old BooYah, thank you for your service. You did well, considering the conditions. So a little bit about Mike over at Reese Life Dad Life. We met through YouTube channels, mutual love of fishing, and Mike's a pretty good guy, except for that time he threw his son in shark infested waters because Reese's channel was doing better than his. But don't worry, Mike saved him because Mike kind of realized that he needed Reese to pull him out of this Reese Life Dad Life challenge thing. So kudos to you, Mike. And Reese, glad to see you're okay. And good job on the fishing, buddy. You are an absolute natural. And like I said, Mike's got his own channel too. It's Dad Life Fishing Adventures. I'm going to leave a link to both channels down in the video description below, and give them a look-see. But Mike, I really appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me into the RLDL BooYah challenge. It has been awesome, except for having to use spinning gear, which is way outside my comfort zone. I think I mentioned the other night that spinning gear to me is like eating soup with chopsticks. I just went to bait casters and I've never looked back, and it's hard to get back into it for me. The mechanics of it are not something that come natural. I don't know why. All right, the fishing action is slow, so let's cut back to the workbench and take a look at a mail call here. Okay, really quick, take a break from the fishing. I have something that I want to show you that I'm really super stoked and excited about, and it's a little package here that I got from GoPro. Yes, I am sponsored by GoPro, but no, this is not a sponsored item. This is something that I paid for with my own money, mind you, and let's take a look. All right, let's get it opened up here. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you from GoPro, the Volta. Now the Volta is a somewhat of a selfie stick, but most importantly, it's a power source for your GoPro. That's right. It is a power source, a battery stick for your GoPro. Now the cool thing about this is it can be used as a remote. It can be used as a mount, and I'm going to show you here on the back. So coming up on Live to Fish, we're going to have an in-depth look at the Volta. I'll also be giving my review and opinions on it, what works for me, what doesn't. And also, I'm sure you might have some questions. Is it something that will independently power the GoPro without a battery being actually inside the GoPro? We're going to take a look at that and a whole lot more at a future episode. So stay tuned for that. We'll have more on the Volta coming up. Now let's get back to some fishing. There we go. That's a good fish. You got a net? No. Doggone it. That was a nice one. What was it? Largemouth. Largemouth. And that is why you always bring a net. Oh, and I forgot mine today. I'm not happy. That's a good fish too. And he's got the BooYah in his mouth, unfortunately. Oh. Dang it. Probably would have been my PB largemouth too. All right, got one BooYah left. Well, that is definitely upsetting because that probably would have been my PB, if not close to my PB. That was either a 4 or 5 pounder for sure. Doggone it. And I apologize for the wind noise. The wind damper I was using yesterday was causing the GoPro to overheat, and it was only 60 degrees out, so there's obviously an issue with that thing and the ventilation, so I'm not using the wind damper today. So I want to apologize in advance for any interference that you may hear. Oh, that's heartbreaking though. What a beautiful fish. What a beauty. So as you can see, it was absolutely heartbreaking to lose that bass. Not only would it probably have been my PB, it probably would have been my PB for the RLDL challenge. And needless to say, I feel terrible that that thing has a free lip piercing and the BooYah is out there somewhere in Lake St Clair in this giant's mouth, just hanging out for the ride. So sorry about that. But we got a few days left in the challenge. I'm going to keep grinding if I can. Weather's not looking good. Like I said, it's not looking promising here. Weather's just not cooperating here in Michigan. So those of you that are from the local area here know what I'm talking about. It's been a mess. And I definitely feel like we're a few weeks behind in even the pre-spawn spawning right now. It's just been, the weather has been so wonky. We need those warm days in succession to get things really moving around here. That'll wrap things up for me. And again, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe, make sure you hit that like, and leave me a comment down below. Till next time, be safe, be well, and as always, live to fish. Take care, everybody.